Okay, grab your journal and a pen or pencil and then you're gonna go grab this bag, okay? It's a little Ziploc bag and you'll see some money in it and some cards. So go grab those things and then come back. Today, we're gonna talk about money. Okay, and I'm sure you guys have all seen money, but we're gonna talk a little bit about it. So, you're gonna dump all your stuff out in front of you. And let's look at it. Let's look at your money. Let's find the $1 bill, the back, and the front. Then what you're gonna do is let's look at this page. Do you see the $1 bill? Let's read it. Features George Washington, the first U.S. president. So the $1 bill, the front and the back, has George Washington on it. Okay, now let's get the $5 bill. Can you lay out the front and the back of your $5 bill? All right, let's find our paper about it. Here it is. Who's on the $5 bill? Features Abraham Lincoln, the 16th U.S. president. The back shows the Lincoln Memorial. So this is worth $5, right? This is worth $1. This is worth $5. Okay, now let's do our $10, front and back. And this is just the front and the back of it, right? So a real bill would be like this. It would have the back and the front, right? Okay, so let's lay out our $10 bill. Now let's find our $10 bill page. Where is it? The $10 bill. This has Alexander Hamilton. He was a war hero and he was the first Secretary of the Treasury. So he did a lot to help us with our money. Okay, and the last bill that we're going to do is the $20 bill. The front and the back. Okay, let's lay that out and we'll read about the $20 bill. Find your $20 bill. This has Andrew Jackson, the 7th U.S. president. Okay, there's also a $50 bill and a $100 bill. But today we're just going to look at these. Okay? Now what I want you to do is I want you to lay out your coins. Let's look at our coins. Do you see the penny? The front and the back of the penny, that's kind of the goldish, coppery one. Okay, lay that out. That's the front and the back. Now let's lay out our dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. It's the smallest silver one. That's worth 10 cents. Now let's look at our nickel. Let's find our nickel. Our nickel looks like this. It has this guy on it right there. And it has Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd U.S. president. Okay. And then let's find the quarter. Where's the quarter? Right here. Can you find the quarter, the front and the back? How much is the quarter worth? 25 cents, right? It's worth 25 cents. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to grab your journal. And we are going to write some things down. So let's write down the penny. How do we know what a penny is? Do you remember which one is the penny? This one, right? So we're going to write down penny. And we are going to write down what we know about it. What do we know about the penny? It's copper, right? So it's a coin and it's copper. Can you write that down? Okay, now let's do the nickel. Where is our nickel? Can you write down nickel? What do we know about it? How are we going to be able to tell what the nickel is? It says it has the word liberty on it. And it has Thomas Jefferson on it. So how are you going to know that that's the nickel? What are you going to write down? I'm going to write down it's silver. I'm going to write down it's the middle size. Okay, let's find the dime. Do you remember the dime? It's worth 10 cents. I think that one's easiest to remember, the dime, because it's silver and it's the smallest, right? That's the easiest one for me to remember. It's silver and it is small. The penny is worth 1 cent. That's how we write cent. The nickel is worth 5 cents. And the dime is worth 10 cents. Can you write those down? Pause me if you need to. Okay, now let's write down the quarter. Where's our quarter? It's silver. And it's the biggest. See the silver one? It's the silver one and it's the biggest. The biggest silver one that we're looking at right now. And how much is that one worth? 25 cents, right? 25 cents. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you are going to play a little game. What you're going to do is you're going to turn all these over. So you turn them all over. Okay. And then what you're going to do, it's going to turn all over. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to pick one up. So I'm going to pick up this one. Ooh, look at that. That's the one that I got. It says 5 cents. What was worth 5 cents? The nickel, right? The nickel was worth 5 cents. So then what I do is I can leave it like this because I know that was worth 5 cents. Okay, now I pick up another one. What's this one? What is that one? Can you tell? If you're not sure, look at your cards. This is the back of one. It's the biggest silver one. Oh, it's the quarter. Okay, and then I leave it there. I'm going to turn over this one. What's that? The back of the $1 bill, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn over another one. I'm going to turn over this one. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, it has, remember that word liberty on it. Which one has the word liberty on it? The nickel, right? And it's 5 cents. The nickel is 5 cents. Okay, so what I want you to do is keep going. Turn them all over one at a time. And if you need to, look at your paper that you wrote on. If you need to, look at your cards. You can look at your journal, whatever you need to, okay? And then when you're done, have somebody check have another hero check off your lesson.